That's something I like doing actually is like not saying it sarcastically, but doing this. Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? Like just makes it look like you're just a dick. Like anything you say.
Hey, Jane, nice to see you.
Yeah, dude. It's good to see you, man. How's everything going? Nice shirt, bro. Purple looks great on you. You just do it with your eyes. This podcast is so fun. I'm so comfortable and I don't have to pee right now. These make you pissed too.
Yeah, I've been kind of
Look at
feeling
my
it.
twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Titties out, just like a pinup. Sipping the lean.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Imma Come Clean, and thank you to Jacob Blazer for commenting, "Love you boys. Been tuning in every week, making my drives to see sun every day much more bearable. Keep them coming." Fire emoji.
So real.
That's so sweet.
What was his name? Jacob?
Jacob Blazer.
We love you, Jacob.
He smokes.
Jacob Blazes.
Jacob Blazes, fool. And then he has a Raiders cap on, and he's standing like with wide ankles, and then he's throwing up a sign. That's in his profile picture.
So hard.
What a sweet man. He drives to see sun. He drives to see some sun. He almost like live in the forest. Like
See some?
it says making my drives to see sun. I think he like goes out and then he drives.
Oh,
and
to
he's,
see
like,
the sun?
Yeah, to see the
Oh,
sun.
okay,
He might
okay,
be like
okay.
one of those cave dwellers.
Yeah.
as you can call it.
Yeah, I mean, just trying new things. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like since the pandemic, a lot of people have been cooped up, so everybody's just trying to get out of their houses.
Yeah, but ever since the pandemic like kind of ended, he went like underground
Oh,
in a little bunker. Jacob Bunker.
okay.
Today we have Jaden Padilla, double L. That's Padilla.
No, it's Padilla.
Padilla?
Padilla, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Haven't you known him? Like,
I have,
Uh.
but I've never had like context from like, hey Jaden.
okay. You don't ever like say his last name either. Like,
No,
That
see,
makes sense,
like
yeah.
so I don't really know. I've known him since like 8th grade.
yeah.
So like
I mean, it's just.
we have
it's just
Jaden
man.
P, musician, skateboarder. Good dear friend, lives in Venice Beach, 1 block away from the beach. Let's put his address down right here.
Yeah.
Enjoy this episode with him. We're gonna have a good talk.
Let's go.
Cheers. Cheers, you Where's he? Oh no.
Wait. To Jaden.
Thanks for having me.
This is our first guest that hooked it up with the yearbus.
The drinks? We don't even hook up our guests'
You know,
drinks.
CM
That's
came
a-
on.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
and he had his
Oh,
earbud
yeah,
too. Like,
Oh dang. These are popular. Wait,
it's a sign, bro.
do you want? Take it out then.
You
Whip
could just
it
take your-
out.
You could just take your underwear off.
Yeah, just take it off.
makes
We could do
easier.
You want to do an underwear only pod? We could do an underwear only
I'm
pod.
down, bro.
Just the boner slowly rises throughout the whole. There's a wet spot. Well, guessing today we have Jaden Padilla. Yeah.
La.
It's,
La?
it's Padilla, right?
No, it's Padilla.
Oh, you mother! I was like, dude,
It's like if you say
Double
you
L.
don't say quesadilla, yeah, or like
You can
tortilla.
say
I
it.
mean, you
You can.
can kind of, you know.
well, because I was like, damn, I've known you since like 8th grade. I'm like, I really
Mhm.
don't know him if I can't even say your last name. But I've never had the context where I have to say your last name.
Yeah, I've never been like, oh, this boy. Yeah.
Yeah, see, like what is that? It's like calling your
the
parents by
Filipino
their first
last name, Nguyen. How do you pronounce that?
That's not Filipino.
It's not Filipino. What is it?
That's Vietnamese.
Somebody this morning at like 5 a.m.
Close.
Somebody called me a Filipino motherfucker today for no reason.
Why would you?
I don't know. I was just sitting in my car early in the morning and he was just tweaked out and he was like screaming at me and then I rolled down the window like just to see what he was saying and that's all I heard.
Filipino motherfucker.
Yeah.
Have you gotten that before? Like you're Filipino?
Yeah, pretty often.
No.
Damn.
No, never.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I
Like,
got Mexican motherfuckers.
Where do I
screaming at me.
look right now? Do
uh,
I look
usually-
there?
Well, I mean, if you want to
Here.
talk to the camera
Can I move
specifically,
this also?
You can move. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get comfy. Get comfortable.
You can put your drink on that table too if you wanted.
Oh yeah, we got this new table from Amazon Prime. Thank you to
Amazon
Amazon Prime for sponsoring this episode.
Fucking A.
Click our affiliate link right here. All right.
There you go.
You feel good?
It has to go. How far?
Deep throated.
for real, bro.
Okay, and that's also the what is that? DD. What's the model of that, Mike?
That's Mike too.
It's the DD S Mic 2. Thank you for DD for sponsoring this episode. Our affiliate links right here.
Thank you, Ted.
And we actually we have Jaden Padilla today.
You said that really well. Proud of you.
Thanks.
That was good, right?
That's
The
solid.
accento.
Accento.
Acá accento. ¿Tú hablas español? ¿Sí o no?
Are you Mexican?
Yeah, I'm
No.
something like that. Yeah, kind of a mutt.
You're a mystery? What are you? You're half,
I
right?
want to leave it a mystery. What do I look like I am?
Well, you look like you could be Italian.
You could be
Okay.
Italian,
See that?
a little Greek.
Greek, yeah, I
Greek.
could definitely see Greek.
All right.
Kind of like reminds me of
sounds cool.
Kylie a little bit.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Does anyone Turkey like Istanbul, Turkey?
Turkish?
Do you say? Have you met a Turkish person before?
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I feel Turkish
Someone said I look Turkish. That
Really?
true?
Yeah.
ish, not full, but like
You look kind
Yeah,
of
I feel like
Yeah,
you
Turkish.
kind of look like if they were gonna cast Jesus like in a movie, but like they were like they're still kind of like in between of like they don't want him to be too white, but like they don't want him to be too Middle Eastern. I feel like you'd be like the perfect like middleman for that.
like
to grow up my
a race
beard.
forward Jesus.
A little, yeah,
It's
like
like
it's a little
neutral.
progressive,
Yeah.
but it's not all the way there yet.
That's true.
Yeah,
Do you want more pillow back support?
Yeah, you
I
can-
don't
I
know.
can sit behind you.
Yeah, should we do it like that?
yeah. I think it'd be a
We
little
should
more
all
comfortable.
sit.
We can just do a one cam.
So we'll talk like behind each other.
You want another pillow?
No, I don't know.
Okay, yeah. How do we make this
You
comfy?
can tell I'm not fully comfortable, huh?
Yeah, I was like, I want you to sit well. If I sit crisp and just like talk to you, I'm
You
like, I'm
guys
gonna
know
feel
how
bad.
to do this though. You guys
Wait, this
do
is a new
this
table.
regularly. I've never done like.
Yeah, this is a new tape.
This is
okay.
just like-
Okay, is it too short? Is that
No,
what it
I think
is?
it's fine. I just.
Are
gotta
you
get
so?
used
How
to
you're
it.
feeling right now?
like
Wanna take your
like
shoes
I'm in
off?
a weird dream.
Okay, okay.
You can take your shoes off.
What's in these
Yeah.
yerba mates? man?
Yeah, we're gonna. This is the goal. We're gonna get you physically comfortable.
Yeah.
We
You
could,
can take off your shoes and like put
take
your.
your shoes. You crisscross
on
right
there.
now.
I think I'm fine. I don't know. Maybe
are
I'm
their
overthinking
options?
it.
Um.
Let me take this gum out because I feel like I'm gonna watch
Okay.
the video and it's gonna be like
Okay.
the whole time.
So fucking real.
Don't do it. Don't
Put it
eat
in your
that.
pocket for later.
No, I think it's right good right here.
You're a wild child.
Are you good? You need anything else?
I
to
think we're
spit out?
good.
Okay.
This is nice. This is great.
Thank you.
Appreciate
This
you.
is cool. That
I've never been over here. Also, the drive was interesting.
San Bernardino.
Yeah,
Never
never
been
been to San Bernardino, San Fernando.
Where did you live before?
Um,
The V.
ugh, yeah,
Do you call it the V?
I call it Victimville.
Really? Why? What was
That's
the-
where I'm from.
I remember when I met you guys, like you, Lorenzo, and Sai, and Mikey
Hmm
in like 8th grade.
Yeah.
You know, I thought you guys were from San Cruz, like Victorville. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, that place where I drive
It's real?
past Vegas. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
people were there.
That's like the only people that know of it like either know that it's like kind of shitty or they're like, oh, I think I've been through there on the way to Vegas. Yeah.
What's the craziest thing? What's like a crazy like when you left Victorville, where you realize like, oh, that was crazy that was normal.
Dude, just like high school was weird. Like kids would just like smoke meth in the bathroom
That's
and like,
insane,
shoot
bro.
dice and stuff. and, like,
Ridiculous.
and then like, but at the time, you know, that was the only high school I had been to. That's
Yeah.
just like that was just normal. You know, like
That
when you're
didn't
in the
bother you
moment,
at all? Like you didn't think at all?
Well,
like
like,
maybe we should.
you're just like, I guess this is high school. You know, like I didn't really like know any different. So that was like my experience. So,
Did you
just,
try? Like, were you friends with any of the people who like
Nah.
passively smoked meth?
Nah, it would just be like you just go to the bathroom in the middle of class and there'd just be some crazy shit going on in the bathroom and you just go pee and just leave. Like you just thought that was like part of it.
Did you ever try it?
Nah,
Do you know how much it goes for?
no.
Can you
Somebody
give us
asked
some?
me if a couple people recently asked me. I'm like, dude, what do I just look like? I sell meth. Like a couple people were like,
Because that's a hard thing to assume someone sell. Like weed is already like you're profiling someone. Oh, you sell weed, but like
Yeah.
meth, that's like.
I feel like
you're a
anyone could
niche.
sell weed, or anyone could look like they sell. Like maybe you
think
guys
I could do it?
sell weed. Yeah, you look like you might.
Yeah.
I
It's a
feel like
little more
anyone could
common
sell
now.
weed.
That's
Yeah.
true.
They
but
don't-
it's
like
also
a
legal
weed
to-
dealer doesn't have like a look, but like
A meth
a
dealer
meth
does.
dealer might.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it would be though. But I feel like they might
Maybe
have
it's
one.
you for some reason.
I guess
I'm
it's
getting
them.
that
Did you
vibe
get
too.
offended when they said that? Were you like, fucking homes?
No, I just laugh. No,
Oh.
it's funny. Doesn't
I'd
really
get
bother
mad.
me.
I'd get mad for you.
You'd
Be
be
like,
mad?
my boy's fucking clean.
Next time I'll call you.
Hey, what the fuck, dude? Was this in Venice?
Mm-mm.
Or
It
so
was in
if, you,
Victorville. I was back
Oh.
visiting.
if you lived in Victorville, how did you guys meet? Or where
At the
did you
skate
meet?
park. One of my friends, his stepdad used to work in Santa Clarita,
Okay.
Lorenzo, And so we would like go with his dad to work at like 5 a.m. and he'd drop us off at the skate park, and we'd stay there all day
That's
until he was
insane,
done
dude.
working. Because
That's
that's
so
all we
cool.
wanted to do. We just wanted to skate. So yeah. And
That
then
was
this
crazy.
guy-
That was a fun. I remember I met you guys because Lorenzo was sitting down,
Mhm.
and then he was just like alone. I think you guys were like at the other side of the park, and I
Mhm.
was like, "Hey, you look like my friend. Can I take a picture of you?"
That's how it
Like,
started.
That's
really?
how it started. My
That's
best friend
like-
Sid. And then I was like, "Can I just take a picture of you?" He's like, "Yeah." I just took a picture, and I was like, "All right, bye."
so weird.
And then two times later, like I'd say hi to him every now and then.
Okay. Yeah, because he would go like
He'd go,
pretty frequently, and like probably every day for a little while, I think. But
yeah. And then he saw like after that, I'd go to another Asian person, be like, "Hey, you look like my best friend. Can I get a picture?" And then like we look at my camera roll, just like 20 Asian people.
Look nothing alike.
One's like Puerto Rican, but we've been best buds since. Not really, but everyone in like your group is just in the. That's crazy. We all met in like 8th grade. We only skated, and then after that, everyone just got into like music or like film.
something else. But we all like went different ways. But then that's like what tied us back in, I think.
Yeah,
Because
that-
like after high school, or like I don't. Yeah, something like that. I think that's how it worked.
was there
Yeah.
like a big arts like scene in Victorville?
Nah.
Oh really? You guys like the only you guys were like face of the city? Like you guys were like Jack Harlowing it?
We were just like there's like a small like there was a cool music scene for a little while, but it was just like a group of kids. There was like older kids that I knew of like that had like a little music scene going on. And they would just be like shows like way out in the middle of the desert at like someone's house, and there'd just
So
be like
fucking
really weird like house shows. And then I like gone to one of those, and I was like, this is sick. And then like that eventually died out. So then I think I like took that idea, and I was like, we should just do this. Like we could do this, you know, we just get somebody's house, like someone's mom's down to let us throw a party, and then we just like play in the garage or something.
That's sick.
And then
dude.
that's how I started doing like house shows and everything. But
Did those house shows get nasty?
some of them, yeah.
Define
For-
nasty,
for a
what do you mean
while-
by nasty.
For a while, there was like one of my bands, like every time we would play, the cops would come. Like as the moment we would start, the cops would come. But then like there was times like usually we'd be able to like just be like, oh yeah, we'll keep it down, and then they'd leave, and then we'd like play because our set was probably like 15 minutes anyway. So,
Dang.
but
That's crazy they try to shut it down. Because I remember, I think you told me that there's another Facebook group in Victorville where it, like, it won't, if it doesn't make it on the news, it just makes it on this Facebook group.
oh yeah, what is it? High Desert News or no Victor Valley News? It's one of those. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, it's like there's tons of. It's all like negative, just terrible stuff. It's like oh somebody died, somebody got stabbed. Like it's terrible. We should look at it. It's really bad. It's a bummer. But yeah, the news doesn't cover like half the shit that goes on. I mean that's probably the case anywhere. Somebody got stabbed recently in Venice. And I was walking my dog, and I went like it was like probably like 9 or 10 p.m. I was walking my dog. We went to we live like pretty close to the boardwalk, so we like just walked on the sand. And then like as like the beach is pretty long, so we get like to the beach, and I'm like far from my house, and like on the boardwalk, I just hear like somebody screaming like super crazy. Can I scream into it?
Yeah.
And clip the mic and show you how it was.
You can scream up or something.
Okay, it was like it was like a good scream, and I was like I like looked for a second, and I was like it's probably just somebody tweaking because there's like
Yeah,
a lot of people that are tweaked out there, which like it doesn't bother me. I don't really care, but so I didn't really think of anything of it, and then I went back. I think I took a different way home. Like I went like the longer way home, and then I went back out later to like take a late bike ride just to ride around on the boardwalk. And the cops were there, and there was just like a bunch of blood on the ground, and they had like a whole like police tape little scene
Oh my
going.
gosh.
And then I was like, damn, this is crazy. And then I kept doing my bike ride. I came back like an hour later, and then like cops are gone, everything's like cleaned up, but like they just left the blood on the floor. Like there was literally just a pile of blood like all on the floor, and they didn't clean it up. And I was just like, man, this is gross, because kids are gonna walk by in the morning, and like dogs, and everyone's just gonna walk through it, and dogs are gonna lick it up, and like.
Do you know what
So
happened?
someone got stabbed.
Like-
I think we saw like on the Citizen app. I don't think they died, but someone got stabbed, and then they just didn't clean it up, I guess.
Is like crazy shit happening like that, like all the time over there?
Right now, yeah. Well, I think Venice has probably always been pretty crusty, but yeah. Any like I mean, shit happens everywhere, honestly. But any cities, there's a lot of craziness going on.
Because I moved to Koreatown, and I remember, I don't know if I told you guys the story before, but like I remember I like parked my car because I have a park like 2 blocks away sometimes. I parked my car, and I saw like this nice white leather chair. And then I was like, oh, that's a cool leather chair. Maybe I'll get it for the house. And then I walked back in the morning to go see to go get my car. And then there's just like a pile of clothes on there, and it's on fire. There's some homeless guy just walking around. Oh wait, calmly. I was like, what the hell was that? Like, what the hell? Like, I don't know if like
It's a ritual.
yeah, like, but like I've seen that happen like 2 or 3 times where like homeless people just
Just light
start
and show
fires,
fire.
and it's not even
leave.
like out of like they're not cold.
There's not a reason. No.
Like they light it and they go away. I thought it was like one of those. Here, let's light this trash can and then put our hands around it like a
Yeah.
Lil Wayne music video. But it's instead like
He's just trying to get rid of something, maybe. Something's
Could
He's
just
like-
be bored too.
he's
like-
bored. Yeah, because I was on a run in the neighborhood. There's like I have a couple arson stories. I was on a run in the neighborhood and then like I hit like my goal point and I was going back and then I see a homeless guy and he like had leaves and he just put it on the floor and then he just like caught it. No, yeah, and he just lit it on fire. And then some lady like walked past me and she's like, he lit that on fire. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna. I didn't want to stomp it out because I had a thought in my head that he might have like had poop underneath the leaves and try to prank me.
That's what I thought you were gonna say with the clothes. I thought you were gonna say you lifted the clothes and there was just poop under it or
Nah,
something.
he might have. Also, I was in you're a rock star, you know that? When you're on stage,
I'm
are you
working
like,
on
do you
it.
have it in your head where you're like, I'm a rock star?
No, I don't think I'm thinking about anything.
Really? You black out?
No, not like that. Sometimes I'm just thinking about completely different, like other things. I don't know, like what I'm gonna make for food when I get home or
You're
something.
never like in this-
But then I have a bad habit of doing that. Actually, like sometimes I'll because like we practice a lot, so like I'm pretty comfortable playing and singing and everything. But sometimes if I like forget to focus, I'll just like be on autopilot and then I'll start thinking about like dinner or something,
Oh,
and then like
damn.
I'll fuck up. I'll be like, oh, that's the wrong chord or like something, or
Damn.
like forget a lyric or something.
Is that ever like mad, like noticeable though?
Nah, it's usually just too loud and people are just drunk. So that's my excuse for like, oh, we didn't play so well. It's like, oh, everyone's probably wasted. They're not even
Oh.
listening anyway.
Have you crowd surfed?
Yeah,
Shirtless?
shirtless. Yeah, I think probably. Yeah,
Like, have you done no pants?
I played one show with in my underwear because it was a show we didn't really want to do. It was this venue we had played once before, and they like paid us like a flat rate, which was cool because that usually doesn't happen.
That's sick.
But the show was like lame, so I booked it again just to like fund like a tour we were trying to do. So yeah, we just didn't want to play at that place, but we knew that they would pay us, so we just did it anyway. So we all just kind of treated it like a joke, and I just played in my underwear because I
Did
was like, "Fuck this place."
Wait, why? What was wrong with the place?
Um,
It was a country club?
nah, nothing in particular. I
Rock?
think just like rude sound guy. Like,
Oh.
venue staff's kind of whack, and just the place wasn't that cool in general.
Because I remember you were saying, because like the music and comedy scene, they're
Mm.
both the same. Where like we both have to do like bringer shows at
Mhm.
first before we actually get like paid.
Yeah,
What's-
because they want to rip you off.
Yeah, because like what was it at the Whistling Dixie?
yeah,
Yeah.
Let's call it that.
It's-
So much better.
I think
The
that's a
Whistling
chicken
Dixie.
restaurant. I don't know what it is, but how many people did you have to bring?
Like 20 or 25 or some shit like that.
Dang.
But that's the whole ticket deal, you know. They like
Yeah.
try to get people, like I knew that we could bring at least that many people and it wasn't a problem. But that's what venues do. They'll try to get like new bands or like kids that like don't really know the whole like music scene like that and just be like, "Oh, you know, sell 50 tickets and whatever you don't." They don't really tell you, but like it's like whatever tickets you don't sell. It's a, you know, it's a classic music scheme. Like you have to pay for it, so you end up paying to play. Basically, it's a pay to play trick.
Like,
And
if
they
not
love
all-
like tricking new bands like that and like
That's
young
so
kids
tough.
taking advantage of them. It sucks.
What's like the
Dang.
most you've had to pay?
I've never done it before.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Because
cool.
I always knew that. Even my dad like played in a band for a long time, so like he kind of filled me in on like some music stuff since I was a little guy.
Oh, damn.
But yeah,
Maybe
that was
you're
like
10?
that was the only time we had like took like a deal that was like, all right, you know, we're gonna have to like really like sell these tickets because usually it's just like, you know, whoever shows up, we get like a cut of it or something. It's
Oh,
like
cool.
hardly anything, but you know,
Yeah.
I remember, I think Theo Von, this comedian, said like he was doing bringer shows when he started too, and like he had to sell like 12 tickets, and I think he only sold 2. So then they had like a drink minimum, so he had to buy
Mom
like
and
24
dad.
drinks.
Oh my God.
And he just waiting in there till 4 a.m. Just sitting there.
wasted.
Just do a 5
That's
minutes.
so
Yeah, you guys
sad,
have
dude.
the drink thing. We don't have the drink thing. at
Fuck,
least.
dude, that's so. Because I'm always like, I remember the first time I was like, "Yeah, guys, come through. It's a free show." And they get there, $18 drinks, 2 drink minimum. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
You fucked us, bro.
I'm like, I'd whisper to everyone, like, "Hey guys, just get a water. It counts." And they're like, "Guys, it's cool." And then they're like, "No, we're gonna drink." I'm like, "Oh, Oh, you want to put? Okay. And I'm like, fuck. Dude. Like if my friend was like, yeah, come through. I have my kids plays tonight. And I get to the kids play. Oh, you ever buy 2 funnel cakes?
2 funnel
You
cakes.
fucking bitch. I have 2 funnel cakes in hand. I'm just
Funnel
pissed
cakes are
off.
bomb.
This show sucks. Throw the funnel cakes on stage. Were you guys play kids? Like,
Play
would you
kids?
audition for plays in high school? Or like,
Mm-mm.
did you, Jared?
No, I played Jesus like in like the Stations of the Cross.
Did you kill?
Oh, I was
Did I
a donkey.
kill? You were the
My
donkey?
Church, they made me a donkey when I was a little kid because they had like
so
animals in the stable.
disrespectful, bro.
Well, I was like a little kid. They were just trying to give me a role. They were trying to put me on with little roles. So I was a donkey. I just stood there.
Well, there wasn't any lines. It was just,
No, you just stand there.
He's a fucking donkey. What is he
Sound
gonna
like
say?
I'm a donkey. Wait, so you didn't even, you just moved with, like, there wasn't no, like, blocking? Like, hey, walk in front of Mother
I don't
Mary.
think that- I think it was just, I wasn't that serious of a production to begin with.
Yeah, because I don't really
hilarious,
understand
though.
kids play. I don't remember anything that happened in it. It just feels like a fever dream. It's kind
Yeah.
of like, hey, say these 2 lines, and we're gonna sing 6 unrelated songs.
What did you
and
What
then
did
you're
you
gonna
do?
get off
What were
stage.
you in?
I remember it was. I feel like I had a. I think there's a slave play. I feel like there was one like sun
do you-
goes up,
a slave
sun
play?
goes down. Do you remember that one, Dylan? We were in the same district. I feel like it was a play, but then I realized the song we're singing is about like slaves. It was
How old are you at this time?
I feel like I was like 17.
Oh, okay. This is like a
No, I'm
real.
just kidding. No, I was like 8, I think.
That was pretty recent. Are you for real?
I think
It was a slave play,
Yeah, I think the
or it had like
songs-
underlying
I
like.
think it was underlying. Like they gave us all like black face paint, and I was like, "This feels weird."
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I'm like, "Why do I have to wear this like purple leather suit?" And I'm like, "They're like, yeah." And then go on stage and like do an Eddie Murphy joke. And I'm like, this isn't like I don't know if this isn't even slavery. This
I'm
was like
uncomfortable,
2000 and she directed the play too, and I'm like, oh fuck, I guess I gotta do it. Like she had her paint on too. I walked in, dude. Your mom was wearing the white face paint.
Yeah, it scare you a little bit.
I was like,
It was
"Whoa."
sunblock. It wasn't white face.
Oh, I
paint.
thought it was like a face mask, like a facial mask.
No, it's just her face, bro. No, you actually did a slave play.
Forgot how let me think about how the song went. It was sun goes up, sun goes down. Play all day. Do you know what I'm talking about, Dylan?
Yeah.
It's
How did-
real.
It was
He's
real.
not making
It was
this
real.
up.
No, it was real.
Yeah, no, yeah.
How did the song go?
It was like sunrise to sunset.
Sunrise. Oh wait, sunrise to sunset. Gotta work all day. Sunrise and sunset. Time for play.
Yeah, that's actually
Wait, no,
how it
slaves
went.
slaves don't play though. Do slaves?
It was about how like the slaves would like work on the railroads all day,
Mm.
and then
Did slaves work on railroads? I feel like those were Asian
Yeah,
people and
no.
Irish.
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure they were
I don't know. We need a history guy in here.
like indentured servants.
What's an indentured servant?
It's kind of like everybody that came from Europe. Like a lot of people were poor, so they're pretty much all these rich people were like, all right, like we'll bring you to America, but it's gonna cost you. So it's pretty much like to pay off your debt, you just gotta work for me. So
Oh,
Work
it's
exchange.
virtually like a slave, but I mean, you obviously you're paying off a debt. Like
at least you're in like in a new world.
exactly, yeah. You're trying to think.
Some kind of opportunity. I
Yeah.
guess.
So
Where do you work? Do you have like a regular job?
Oh, what time is it actually? I wanted to call off my job. I have work today. I wanted to call off like on camera. I thought it might be funny, or like have one of you guys do it and just say you're me or something.
okay,
I don't know.
I'll do it.
I work right now. I work at an ice rink. It's like a seasonal. I do a lot of like seasonal jobs, and that's pretty chill. Literally just skate in circles. And,
Yeah.
like when somebody falls down, and just like, hey,
Laugh.
you okay? And then like
That's so sick.
I always like put my hand out for them, and like they don't want help because
Yeah.
they're like embarrassed. They get up as fast as they can anyway.
Dang.
So I literally just skate in circles the entire time.
That's so cool. How much
oh,
do you
wait,
get paid?
I think it's minimum wage,
Oh,
or it's but I don't know. They told me it was like we're trying to get you $1 more this year, and I was like, all right,
This
whatever.
year?
And then they just didn't say anything. So I assume it's minimum wage. I do that, and then I started background acting recently, which has
Oh,
been pretty cool.
sick.
Shit.
We might
It's
see
been
each
pretty
other.
fun. They feed you really good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had swordfish recently.
Swordfish?
I felt like I didn't deserve it. Yeah, like I didn't work for this. Like I'm just standing here. Like all the roles. Yeah, like you said earlier, it's like, oh, you like walk by. Like, all right, walk from here to there, or just hold this drink and like talk to this lady. That's really chill.
Do you ever have to like background acting where they're like, okay, now act like talk to this person, but you're not really talking. So you're just like doing mouthing with a stranger, and you're
the
like,
first time I did it, and I was just like kind of winging it because there's not like they don't give you like a class and like you know, or like give you any kind of rundown. Like everyone there already knows how to like they're already like a lot of them are like professional background actors. Like, and I think it's funny because those people will bring like touch up kits and they'll like do their makeup and like get all styled. And it's like they're not even gonna fucking see you. You're literally just a blur in the background. Like I don't know why you're doing all that work.
I remember when a community college with this kid. He's like, yeah, I'm in movies. I'm like, what? Which movies? He like named every Marvel movie. I'm like, can I see?
Like, no way.
And he goes like 32 minutes and 3 seconds. He's wearing like a lab coat and he walks.
Yeah, that was me. That was me.
Yeah. See that dead body right after the explosion happened? That was me. Like,
yeah.
He's like, I'm part of a union. I'm like, why are you in a union?
Dude, I heard the union people get paid like bank though.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's
what
like
I'm trying
real.
to do. I'm trying to get on the union. So if anyone wants to put me on, I heard you can get like.
You have to be invited to that.
You have to get like put on like 3 times. So when you work, you get like a voucher, and that's how you get paid. But if you get a union voucher, like say they didn't have enough union people for something, I think this is how it works. I may be mistaken. they'll give you like the union rate for that day and be like, oh, you're union for today, basically. Whoa. You do that 3 times and then you become union, but you have to pay a lot of money to join. But somebody told me recently, if you do like some kind of special like stunt work, like skating, for example, which is like kind of what I'm trying to do, they might just like put you on and pay your whole like union dues and like in one go, like your union. Yeah, if you have like a special talent, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you been doing features or have you been doing like like movies or like what?
Yeah, it's like just like TV shows and like Netflix stuff.
That's
just random, but it's super easy. Yeah, it's pantomiming. That's what the. Yeah, so I just had to wing it the first time. I was like, I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to look dumb. I didn't want to ask the person they put me with, like, do I actually talk? So I just let them go first, and then I'm like, I just kind of like follow what they're doing.
It'd be so funny if you were like, hey, how are you? My name's Jaden.
Loud as fuck.
Who is this guy?
He's a star.
You're done. You're done.
They give you an actual line just because you talk. They're like, his voice is pretty cool.
That's actually how every background actor, like a lot of them are really funny because they'll put you in like a holding room with a bunch of like super pretentious people who think they're going to be like the next big actor, and it's like, chill, you're just a background actor.
Yeah.
But like apparently that's how like a lot of people get started as like background actors. So everyone thinks that like the director's going to come up to them and be like, come here real quick, you got the look.
That happened to our friend, remember?
See, it does happen. It does happen though.
I don't know if he made the final cut though.
He did.
He did?
Yeah.
Sweet.
He's in Top Gun Maverick, which is pretty crazy.
There we go. Lit. Yeah.
His name's Tom Cruise.
Trip.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
No,
they were. He said that like.
What scene is it?
It was the bar scene. He was like there's a bunch of people in the bar, remember? And there was just like they had to throw Tom Cruise out of the bar or whatever. He was like one of those people who threw him out. You could see him for like a second.
I literally just saw him the other day. I didn't see him.
Yeah. It was like one of those moments though where they're like the casting director was like, you
like on the spot.
Yeah.
And it does happen apparently.
But
that's cool.
yeah, I mean it doesn't happen all the time. And then also Rhett, our friend Rhett too. He was
he was in
A Star is Born.
Star is Born. Yeah.
That's crazy.
You just have to get a face tattoo or something.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Permanent, yeah.
I remember I did extra work, and then all the extras, like, because it was like I had really good crafties, and like some extras brought like Tupperware.
Wow.
And then
to take home.
Yeah, to take home.
I always load up my bag with like I'll just put shit in like napkins. Or they have like beef jerky and stuff. I'll just take a bunch home.
Except for the week, boys. But I remember like all the extras were just like, I remember I was like trying to hang around the director just to see like what was going on, because I was like when I was like just started being in film, and then he's like, hey, what are the extras doing here? Move them to the horses. And then all the extras had to sit next to like all this horse shit and like 4 horses. I was like, can't touch a horse. They're like, no. And I'm
they were mean.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, I'm bottom totem pole. This pays well.
Sucks,
Most I made in film.
Yeah, I've been treated pretty damn well so far. It's been nice. It like definitely one of my better jobs. I've had a lot of jobs, but it's so easy. You don't do anything. You kind of just like hang out. I kind of like it too because they just put you with a bunch of random people. And like usually out of like a group of 30 people, I'll find somebody who's like a real human being with social skills that can actually like talk and not just like be on their phone the whole time. Yeah. But it's cool. It's like a cool way to like meet people and stuff. And
how often are you doing it?
It's super random. There's like times where it's like a couple times a week, and then there's like just breaks where like you don't get any calls. They just send you like emails and like check your availability for stuff.
Yeah.
So are you on an agency or is it Actors Access or?
It's Central Casting.
Oh,
so
sick.
Something people always, every time I like get a new job, I've had a lot of jobs. Every time I get a new job, somebody's like, "Oh, how'd you get that job?" And I hate when people ask that because it's always like, "Oh, you just apply."
Oh,
Like, it's not like it fell out of the sky or something. Like,
I was picked out of the blue.
and even that, like, I could understand if somebody asked about that kind of work because it's a little different. But even that, you just go to like the office, sign some papers, and then they take your picture, and then they call you, and that's it. It's
Make
pretty
you a
simple.
star.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that was cool. It was like something I wanted to do for a long time because I've been interested in acting.
Yeah.
So like finally got started this year, which is nice.
Have you ever like actually like acted in anything? Like, were you actually
Nothing
alive?
serious. Just like skits with friends every once in a while.
Remember when you threw a potato at a stop sign?
Yeah, Spudmaster. That was our short film in Boston.
Boston? I think it was your birthday that day too.
Yeah.
And then
Dude, that was
fun.
1 year ago, right?
I think I was 2.
That was 2 years ago.
That's crazy. Yeah, it was like my
Yeah.
first semester in Boston, and it took me like 2 hours to hard flip at the reset there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I went to the skate park. It was really
Yeah,
cold.
that was a good day. And then I remember we were walking home, and we found a potato on the floor. You're like, record this. And you picked up the potato and just threw it at the stop sign.
But it exploded and it was super loud. It was like the one of the few times I had an idea and it worked out exactly how I wanted it to work out. Like it
That's
just
so cool.
exploded.
Let's link that video right here.
Yeah, you can fit the whole video. It's like 2 seconds.
Can we just show like the clip of it splatting on the side?
Yeah, okay. Like, on loop. This is. I feel good from this beverage.
It's nice, right?
It's
Like,
just
I
a
don't know
nice little
what it
vibe.
is.
They
Is
have
this
a little meter on the back too to let you know how late you're getting. Because
How late?
they have mellow ones that are like not if you're not trying to get too crazy.
wait? Where's
Oh, this
the
is mighty.
We're mighty right now.
Yeah,
Oh shoot.
mighty? Wait, where does it say?
like under the nutrition facts.
Aki.
Yerba.
Oh,
Yerba mate. Is it
Oh,
yerba
dang.
mate or yerba mate?
I say yerba mate. I don't know. Who
Okay.
knows?
Crazy. So like, and then like when did you start getting into music? Like you were talking about your dad. Your dad
Yeah,
was in a
he's like
band?
he's been a musician his whole
Yeah.
life. So he like started me off on drums. He like bought me a drum set. when
wow,
was
I
in,
thought
like,
you were gonna say
six.
drugs. I was like, oh,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
put me on
Whoa.
drugs when I was like 3.
I was gonna be a star.
what a
from now.
guy.
He wanted me. Yeah. No, he got me a drum set when I was in like 2nd grade, like a little Toys R Us drum kit.
Oh, that's sick.
And I was like all about it. And I
Yeah.
played it for like way too long when I was like way outgrown it. I played it.
24.
God, these drums are small now. They're not
Want a
loud
sesh?
enough. No, I probably played it till I was like, I don't know, like 5th or 6th grade. And then I think my brother had like a wood shop class at school. And his teacher was like selling a drum kit, and he sold it to me for like $100 or something.
Whoa,
like
that's a steal.
I still have the kit actually. It was like a real drum set that he bought for his son, but he didn't use it.
Oh dang.
So I came up on it with like my birthday money. I think he charged me like $150.
That's
Something
a
like that when I was a
steal,
kid, and I still have it. And
That's
it's
awesome.
a really good kit. So.
I remember I had like a phase where I was like really into drumming. I'd watch like Travis. Don't tell me. Travis Barker. I watched Travis.
Travis
Barker. Barker.
Parker.
Parker.
Yeah.
I thought it was B.
No, it's Parker.
There is a
Wait,
Travis Barker though.
There's a
isn't
Travis
there?
Barker, right?
No, it's Travis Parker.
No,
like
but-
182.
No, who's the guy that's okay? Oh, okay. We're having genuine conversations here, bro.
So I was a Travis McCoy.
Travie. Trav.
But I remember I just watch videos of him jamming over like any song. and he
Yeah,
just puts
pretty much
drums over it,
anything.
and I'm like, this
Yeah.
guy's.
Yeah, he's next
God.
level.
Can you play?
No, I never got into it because I'd look at drum sets. They're like $900.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
2
that's
months shipping,
Nah.
and your mom has to come. What do you mean by come? What do you think my mom has to come? I'm not
Why
gonna
is it
make-
spelled CUM? I've never seen that before.
Mom and dad has to come? Like, did that happen to you? Where they're like,
I was born. What? I think that happened to all of us. Wait,
your mom
what?
has to come, your sister has to come. Everyone's coming.
to get drums? What?
Yeah.
It actually said that though.
It said like, make sure everyone comes before they get in or while they're in there. They have to come.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
I'm so lost right now.
That
I remember
happened.
that. There was like a song. It was like
Here comes the sun.
sunrise. Oh.
Here comes the sun. Dun dun dun. Here comes.
the sun.
You haven't? Have you? You guys know that one?
Of course, that's the.
But they
Is
was.
that the Beatles?
I think it's Lenny Kravitz.
I think it
Travis
was.
Barker.
That was Zoe
It's
Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz.
That's Bill Murray.
It's Zoe 101 featuring Travis Parker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Kilometers Davis.
No,
No?
it's Guyaki.
Oh, I thought it was.
What time did you need to?
I start in 9 minutes. Should we call him now?
I mean,
Do it. I'm
any funny
sick.
ways?
Just hold up the
Hey,
thing close to the mic.
All right.
hey,
I
it's
think,
Jaden. I want
Hey,
to
it's
cuddle.
me.
Hey, Jaden.
I was trying to think what to. A lot of people, some of my friends, maybe not so much now, but a lot of people would always be like letting their jobs have them by the balls. And I've never been like that. Like if I don't want to go, I'll just be like, hey, I'm not going today.
so
Like I had one friend that'd be like, oh dude, like if I don't, like he worked at the 99-cent store for a while. And he was like, I think we were like trying to go surf or like trying to go skate or something like on a weekend. And he was like, dude, like if I don't go though, like no one's gonna get the carts. And he was like genuinely like, he was really concerned about the carts, like the shopping carts, because he was like the cart guy. And I was like, dude, who gives a shit about the carts? Like, just don't go. Like, say you have diarrhea and don't go. It's that easy. And then he'd like text me the message, be like, how does this sound? Like he was gonna send it and like he wanted me to review it, and he's just way overthinking it.
Oh,
It's
dang.
like I woke up this morning and like I wasn't really feeling well. I knew something was off. Like dude, you're like just say you're like you just shit yourself and like you can't go. Like it's that easy. So
Say you shit yourself.
I think we should just make an example of how easy it is to not go to work.
Someone's
You just say
screaming.
like I don't feel good.
Or especially if it's some like low job. Like,
yeah, I mean 99-cent store.
Yeah.
That's like anything minimum wage. Obviously, if you're
Literally.
like a doctor and like
yeah, it's like
you're
it's a
gonna do
career,
somebody's
your
heart
salary
transplant.
is different.
A
Yeah,
pilot's watching this
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, like some kid's waiting to get his heart transplant, and like the doctor just calls and he's
Bro,
like,
just
"I'm
call
not
out.
feeling it."
Like, what the fuck?
My doctor
Fuck
shot
it.
himself. You have to reschedule.
I remember I literally tried planning a trip with somebody, and it was like 9 months in advance.
Oh my gosh.
And I was trying to tell them, I'm like, yeah, like we have all this time. I was like,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I don't know if I could do it. Like my manager, like they're not gonna give me the days. I was like, you work at Target.
Yeah,
I was,
it
I
doesn't
was like,
matter.
I'm like, especially working those kind of jobs. Like there was never a time where like I asked, like I'm like, oh, like can I have this time off? Like I'm telling you, like
Yeah, exactly.
6
That's
months in
the
advance,
thing.
I'm not gonna be here.
You don't ask. You
Yeah,
tell them
exactly,
like,
yeah.
I'm not available this
Literally,
time.
like-
Same with like availability. Like the way I always do it, because I'm on. This is like my 23rd job I have
Yeah.
right now. And the way I always get hired, like I know like I'll be good, is I just tell them like when I do the interview, I'm like, yeah, I have completely open availability. Like I'm ready to work. I could start tomorrow. And then like the moment I'm hired, I'm like, yeah, I can't work Fridays. and Saturdays. I just completely changed. But like after I've already like given my social and like I'm already on, you know, I'm already on the team.
That's a fucking life hack right there.
Yeah, I mean it works.
It
That's
does.
what they want to hear. You
They're
just
gonna
gotta
be
tell
like,
them
"You're
what they
fired."
want to hear.
Because I remember last time we talked, you were working at the 99-cent store, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm working like
Technically,
night
I
shift.
still work there, but I haven't gone in like a month.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
yeah.
What do you just say? Hey, I'm not available, or you just stop responding?
I'd stop going to
Ghost
that
them.
one. They got a new manager. The original manager was cool with me coming in whenever because I was getting like a lot of background acting work at the
Oh,
time.
okay.
And he was like, yeah, you know, just like come in whenever. It was like a 5 a.m. shift, so I would just do a couple days a week
Mm-hmm.
and then do the background acting thing. And then this new lady came in, and on her first day, she was just like, I don't know how things were run before, but like everything's gonna be different now. She like made everyone have a meeting, and everyone was just looking at each other like, what the fuck is this about? Like this is the 99-cent store. And then like I just decided then and there, I was like, all right, I'm not gonna come back. Like this is obviously gonna suck. And then she told me, she was like, yeah, like your schedule needs to change. Like you need to be. She was like, I need to know if you're going to the restroom. I was like, what? Like
Are you gonna come?
at 5 a.m, like just stocking the shelves. Like I need to go find you in the store and like tell you like, hey, I'm gonna go pee, and like yeah, it was just stupid. So I just stopped going to that one. Should we call him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Call him 6 minutes before I have to clock in.
Should we be quiet?
I don't think it
fucking-
matters.
Just laughing in the background.
Let's
Like it's a fucking prank call.
Let's try
This is
calling
for
the
the- this is
actual
for the ice
store.
rink?
Yeah, this is the ice rink.
Dude, who's gonna make sure that the kids aren't falling though? Like,
Any of the 3 other people that do the same exact thing as me. They have 3 of us like on the ice at all times, sometimes 4. All right, let's try it. I'll call the actual rink. Let's see if they answer. If not, I'll like call the manager and see what happens.
I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous.
I'm just gonna keep it super
scared.
simple. It's that easy.
Hey,
Hey, I don't feel good. I'm not coming. That's it. I think it's that easy.
you just get really nervous at last minute.
I'm at a. All right, hold on. My phone's not working.
I dare you to stutter a lot for this one.
I
Make it seem like
I
you're
was
lying.
I'm having a hard time with. Let's see. Just not working. I don't know.
They're watching this.
Do you want to use my phone?
I guess, yeah.
What's the San Bernardino number?
This kid yesterday, This is a real story. He said, no, actually, this happened 2 days ago. Now he calls me dad.
Wow.
He's a kid that goes to the ice rink every day. And he said, I told him my name's Toby. Sometimes I have like a different work name just for fun, just because I get bored. And then I make up this whole story that's like my alter ego. But anyway, I told him my name was Toby. And then he was just like, thought I was like the cool dude that worked there. He's always like, Toby, what's up? And then like out of nowhere the other night, he's like, Toby, do you want to be my stepdad? My mom's pretty hot. And I was
Say
like, dude,
less.
like what? Like, what are you talking
Show
about?
me your mom first.
And then he started calling me dad, which is really weird. But
How old is he?
he's like 12. But yeah.
That's low-key wild, bro. Just going around
He's
saying your
kind of
mom's
like,
hot.
yeah,
He's self-aware.
I guess, yeah. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna be late.
We hear the phone ring outside.
Is this just not a real phone number?
Damn, they pranked you first, dude.
It could, yeah.
I thought the job was like, I found it on Craigslist. It's really not working.
That's so
And
weird.
when I was riding my bike over to the.
Thank you for calling. We are located at We are open every day until January 16th from noon to 10 p.m., and that does include holidays. General admission is $20 per person, and it
Fucking
does
rip
include
off, huh?
the
That's
skate
a lot.
rental. It is also $20 per person if you bring your own skates.
Oh, so
If
it's
you're
not even a deal.
interested in booking a cabana for a private event or party,
A cabana.
please email us at Thank you, and have a good day.
Leave a message. Let's just call my manager.
You just gave him free advertising.
Yeah, don't play that. Don't let him hear that. All right.
How do you feel about like calling out for work?
Sometimes there's like a guilt thing, but now I don't really. I'm kind of. I have. This really isn't like my. I'm not trying to work here forever. It's
Yeah, I
kind of
feel
like
that.
I put everything. I feel like I have two like jobs I don't really care about just to put like this first.
Yeah.
Mhm. You gotta fund the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Like
guys
a-
want me to do something funny? I can try to just blow it completely.
Say
What's something you could say?
it like you're
That's
having
like-
sex with.
That like no, that like is believable.
I got herpes. And it hurts.
Just now, and I can't really work now.
I got herpes and it hurts.
I'm having an outbreak.
All right, I'm gonna wing it. Let's see.
So you got code.
Perfect.
Man, they already know what's going on. Hold on, I got one more number to
Someone
try, and
else.
then it's on them.
We actually called them ahead of time to make sure you could. Get
Don't answer. All right. Let's see.
What area code is that?
I have no idea.
Looks
Middle East.
far.
That number looks far.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ann?
Yes, it is.
Hi, it's Jaden from the rink.
Oh, hey, Jaden, what's up?
Hey, I'm not feeling well today, so I'm not gonna come in.
Okay. All right, thanks for calling.
No problem. Bye.
Thanks, bye.
I don't know why people think that's so hard.
She sounds so jolly.
For real.
She's probably
Well,
crying.
I mean,
Mom,
this
she hung
isn't-
up. She's like,
It's like it's not a serious job. I don't
Yeah.
know why people get so hung up on that. It's like it's so easy,
Yeah.
and people think you need to give them a real reason. Like
Yeah.
sometimes people don't feel good. Like if you don't feel good,
Yeah.
you shouldn't go to work. Especially
Yeah.
like when people get all grumpy and shit, and then you
Yeah,
you
that's
go to the
real.
store and buy something, and then the person
Take-
that checks you out, it's like, meh.
yeah, take it out on the
Yeah,
person
well,
who's on
you should
vacation.
have stayed home.
Yeah.
oh, that just jogged my memory. I remember one time because I worked at Regal, and I remember one time our there's like a coworker of mine that was like crying, and she was at the cash register, and then she like went away and she was crying, and everyone's like, what's going on?
Mhm.
And then like our manager came out, and he's like he was like he was crying because he was yelling at her, and we're like, why was he yelling at her? And we talked to her in the break room. She's like talking about how like her dad did something or something, like he was yelling at her, and then but the manager was just saying like suck it up, you need to like put on your work mask
Yeah.
and get to work.
Oh, that's
And I was
terrible.
like, dude,
At Regal.
yeah, I was like, this is literally a
The world
minimum
goes
wage
on,
job.
man. It's crazy.
It's so
Wild
messed
as
up.
fuck.
I'd probably be like, you're right.
Sucker.
Have the best day ever. Employee of the week. I remember for a bit because I was a juice job, and then
Juice man.
I got hired with like 2 people, and then one of the people that started like after me got Employee of the Week, and I'm like, oh, that fuck. Oh, that's okay.
Actually, I don't care.
So I'm like, wait, you get your name on the whiteboard?
Yeah, on the whiteboard.
Oh shit! I wanna fucking shine this week. And I called out.
I remember I worked at Hurricane Harbor, and I think I had class on Mondays, so I couldn't work Mondays.
Mhm.
And then I think it was Memorial Day, so it was like a holiday, and they scheduled me.
Mhm.
And then like, we know you don't have school, so like you got to come into work. I was like, what the fuck,
Psychopaths.
bro?
That's weird.
You guys are fucking assholes,
really
bro. Like,
Yeah, I always say I can work holidays too, and then obviously just don't go.
Yeah.
Like, you can work Christmas Day, right? I'm like, yeah, totally. Yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, I'll be here early, and I'll stay till closing. I just won't see my family. I won't celebrate. I'll just be here. You guys, yeah, I'll stay here.
Jaden, why'd you get Hanukkah and Christmas off?
It's ridiculous.
You guys been fired from a job?
Yeah.
Well,
no.
I got a good one. Yeah.
Let's hear
One
it.
of them, I was a lifeguard, and
killed a kid?
nah, nothing ever happens when you're a lifeguard. Honestly, it's pretty mellow.
Where were you a lifeguard at?
3 different pools.
It was like an actual like
3.
county lifeguard, like you were like city lifeguard.
They're
Freelancing
for like
it?
the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's like the community center pools and stuff like that. But we had this mannequin named Manny. He's just like this super moldy, like gross, like mannequin. We'd like throw him in the pool sometimes. He was like a fully like weighted mannequin,
Whoa.
and we'd like throw him in the pool and like just pull him out and just like let him all be all soggy. So he'd get like moldy sometimes. And
Sometimes.
we was just like, we would
What happened to the mold then?
clean him off now. So I don't know. We would just mess with him all the time, and like even our manager thought it was funny. But there was like one time I guess we just like went too hard with him. Like we're like making videos, and we had I should try to find him. But I remember like I would always like squirt sunscreen in his mouth, and like basically we had like this little guard shack where we'd have like a little like bed to like chill on, and then he'd be like propped up in the corner. But I'd always like move him so when someone came in, he was like sitting in there. So we'd like put cigarettes in his hand and like put chocolate all over his face, like sunscreen, and just make him look all gross, like put weird clothes on him and stuff. So
Yeah.
it looks like he's just living in there. And we had this like video. We were just doing like RKOs and like choke slams on him and stuff. And I
wanna
guess
see
like
this
at first our manager thought it was funny. I guess one of the kids was like sending him like videos of it, and the manager thought it was funny. And then
Look at us fucking with your property.
yeah, well, it wasn't like it would be like on our breaks and stuff, you know. So I don't know. It wasn't like that bad. I think we like slammed his head in the fridge too, like a bunch of times. It was pretty funny. Like
He's letting out anger.
it was super fun though. It was really fun.
I would probably
But,
enjoy.
I think like
Hey, why is all just
someone-
bring the mannequin home?
someone snitched and
Oh.
like thought it was like not funny, and it was weird because then I just like showed up to my job like normal, like the next day or like a couple days after, and then they were like, oh, they want to see you in the office, and I was like, all right, that's weird. I didn't even know we had an office. And then like I sit down with some random lady, and she's like, hi Jaden, I'm Sarah, and I was like, okay, and she was like, we're not gonna proceed any further, and I was like, all right. And I was like, do I leave my fanny pack here? Like,
The red
she was like,
shorts.
she's
I
like,
get
you can
the day
leave
off?
it. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, so I'm off. Like, I don't even think I understood at the time I was being fired. And then my friend called me right after, and he was like, did you just get fired? And I was like, I think so. And he was like, did you get fired? And then one of our other friends who's really cool, he wasn't involved in that, but he was mad that they like fired us and made an example out of us, so he quit too. And we were like the 3 like I guess like older people, because we were all like, most of the kids were like 15, 16. We were probably like 17, 18 maybe.
Oh.
So we were like the ones that kind of would like hold it down, because like some of the kids were newer and didn't really know. So they lost like all the lifeguards that like actually knew how to run the place, because he just quit too. So it was kind of fun.
Dang.
But
How crazy do you guys go? Like, was there one where you're like, this is too far?
I mean, we
Take
were
that
all
out of his
in.
mouth now.
Actually, you jolted my memory. Yeah, we had like one video where we had him like bent over, and for some reason he had like a weird butthole thing. So we like jammed an umbrella in it.
Fucking another time you guys were doing a ritual trying to bring him to life and shit.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Manny.
That
He's
is so
gone now,
wild.
I'm sure.
Have you ever been fired?
I think I've been fired like
Oh, you got fired from,
Twice.
was it Steve Madden?
Steve Madden and Journeys.
Okay.
Journeys.
Chick-fil-A, I just like left, but I probably could have gotten fired for what I said on the way out.
Yeah.
But for like Chick-fil-A, there was like this one new kid. He was like ultra religious, and I think someone was telling him, and they're just like fucking around and like playing game. They're like, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck you up. No, I'm gonna fuck you up." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna eat your ass." And the kid was like, "What the hell?" And then he like told on him. He's like, "He said he was gonna eat my ass." And the manager's like, "Cool," and he was like, okay, I guess I don't want to, but I have to write him up. Wow. And then he's like, hey, so you said that you're gonna eat JT's ass? Yeah, funny, right? Like, yeah, it kind of was. I still write you up though. They wrote him up, and then everyone's like, "Yo, don't play with JT. He's not fun." And then I remember like the day I left Chick-fil-A, because I remember I was just like leaving to school in Boston. I'm like, fuck it, I'm out. And then I remember like I clocked out, and I'm like, "Hey, JT, I'll meet your ass." And the manager was like, we can't really. He's gone. He's gonna
Dabs you up.
Yeah. I remember like in the back of my head, I was like, are they gonna tell my school and then my scholarship? And then but then at Steve Madden, I was there for like, it was like one of my only jobs where like I didn't make a single friend. Like I always talk to everyone.
Yeah.
But for when I was there, I was just like, I didn't talk.
Quiet boy.
Yeah, I was just quiet. I don't know. I just didn't talk. But like the manager was like, hey, so all this, you're like 3 weeks in. How do you like the job? I'm like, oh, dude, it's so sick. I found out we get discounted Disneyland tickets if we use a Steve Madden code. She's like, yeah, but how do you like the job? I'm like, oh, yeah.
Like working?
It's cool. It's
fine.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I just like, and then she just didn't schedule me the next week. And I was like, am I done?
Wait, that's all it took?
Yeah, no, I think she just, I think so, because it was seasonal.
Crazy.
But I think it was like, if you answer this well, you get to stay. But I was also like, I'm not really having fun.
Yeah.
I'm like selling women's shoes, and like dudes with their escort girlfriends are coming in. And then like after like, I bring her a shoe, and I'm like, you want to try anything else on? And the dude would be like, and she's like, yeah.
Please, no.
Like 4 shoes later, you want socks?
We got some bags over here if you're interested in that.
Like it was weird. Like it'd bring in people who like want to flex their girlfriends.
Yeah.
Like he'd be like this one dude came in. And he's like, I'm here with my girl. I'm like, oh, that's what's up, man. He's like, she's from Paris. I'm like, nice.
Cool.
I'm like, what does she like to do? He's like, I don't know.
What's her last name?
I'm like, God damn, that's sexy. Who's this fucking angel you brought in?
So
She's
fucking
like,
hot.
Who's this?
That's good though. That's how I try to like. Whenever I need like a random job, I'll try to like pick the job based off of like what kind of discount I can get or like what kind of benefit.
Yeah.
So, like I also recently like worked at like a boba place because I was like, I'm just gonna go crazy on like chicken tenders and like boba, and I just did that for like
They
3
have
months.
chicken tenders at boba
Or
places?
popcorn
Yeah,
chicken.
they do. Oh, yeah, they do.
chicken.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
I've
Yeah.
never seen that before.
It was
crazy.
insane. I went so hard on it for like 2 months, and then I just didn't want to eat it again.
Damn, dude. I remember I wanted sex, worked at a brothel for a bit.
That's really, yeah.
Just jacked
You
off
get
in the bathroom
discounts,
for a
right?
solid year. Wait, what?
Just get discounts.
No, they're like, hey, get that guy out of here. Hey, why is he staying here after work?
It's OT.
Wait, he's not even on the payroll. What? But you ever do that? You're like, I love Universal Studios. I want to go for Horror Nights. Work there for a week before Horror Nights. Get in for free. Quit the
And
job.
then dip. Yeah, definitely.
Damn, I gotta
That's
do that.
actually kind of
dude.
fucking genius.
That's a good way.
I used to work at Fright Fest at Six Flags.
Are you a
okay.
It
scarer?
was like, it was a chill ass job. Yeah, literally that. Like,
Who's this dude with no costumes?
why is he naked?
He's Attack on Titan cosplay. You never went out in spectacular fashion at a job? You always had like a good ending?
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of a pussy. Like, even then, like, calling out, I was like, it used to make me so nervous.
Really?
I could literally be like in the hospital with cancer, and I'd be like, I can't do it. Like,
I don't think I can make it in today.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna just go to work.
Did you ever get a haircut?
Oh my god. You'd still go.
No, but I think I recently got over it like up 2 months ago when I started like this juice job. I think I was like, I actually like was sick, and then I called out like 2 hours before my shift, but my shift was at 7 a.m. And then when I got back, they're like, hey, you're supposed to call 12 hours before, right? And I'm like, I wasn't sick 12 hours before.
Right. I didn't shit myself
Yeah, I
12
didn't
hours.
shit
I shit
myself.
myself now.
Yeah.
That's why I'm calling now.
And they're like, I know like you're new and like we love you, but like we're gonna have to write you up. And I'm like,
Oh, not the write up.
oh God, no,
Oh,
my
no.
mom's gonna kill me. please, I'll do anything. But yeah, it's kind of like, I remember like them, because I don't think they really care either,
Yeah.
but they just have to.
They have to like show that
I'm
they're
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
like, so like this, if you sign here, means you're sorry.
Yeah, basically. It means you're sorry and you probably won't do it again.
And I'm like, fuck, but I don't know if I am sorry.
I'm definitely gonna do this again.
I can't do this. I'm sorry. Oh fuck, I apologized already. But yeah, it's kind of like I feel like at that job, it's kind of like no one really,
Yeah.
no one's really pursuing. It's crazy though when you are at those day jobs that you're like, this isn't the
It
grind.
just doesn't matter. Yeah.
But then there's people there who are like for life.
Yeah, no, and then there's also people that like aren't managers that like play the manager role. Like this guy yesterday told me because I was like playing tag with that kid that calls me dad. We like just skate in circles and play tag like high speed, and we're like swerving through people and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's fun, and I don't have any friends there. Like the other coworkers are kind of lame.
Yeah.
But so I hang out with this kid that's like 12. I guess that's pretty weird, but yeah, some guy that I've never even seen before. I'm pretty sure he's like not a manager. He was like, "Hey, are you on the clock right now?" I was like, "Yeah."
What the
He's like, "Don't be skating around all fast and shit playing tag." And I was like, "All right." And I just skated off and I just started playing tag again. Like, what are you gonna do? Write me up, okay? Yeah.
It was just some older dude.
He was just like some guy that also like just does like
Volunteers?
skate rentals and does the same shit everyone else does. So he just like wanted to be like, "Hey."
You ever feel weird though, like when you're at like a job like that, and then it's like some kid, and like that's like way younger than you, and they're your manager, and you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah, kind of.
But it's also like, well, I don't want a
before.
job, but I'm also like, God
Yeah.
damn, he's talking about prom.
Yeah, I've been feeling that recently.
way.
Actually, a lot of the kids at this one are like, some of them are in high school still, or they talk about like finals. I'm like, I don't know if you're in college or if you're in high school, but yeah, it's kind of weird.
Like someone's like, yeah, I learned this in my biology class. I'm
You're
like,
like,
biology? Fuck, that was my junior year.
How old am I? Yeah.
Don't talk to me. Don't everyone.
Yeah.
I think I'm quiet at my juice job because I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know how old you guys are. Stay away from me,
Yeah.
dude.
Insane, dude. That's so annoying.
Oh, I'm 12. Oh, okay, fine.
I knew I liked this job.
You want to play tag? You want to play tag or something? This is a
So
juice job.
fucking annoying, bro.
Hey, we have to get headphones, dude. I wish we could do like an ASMR.
I was kind of hoping we'd have headphones today.
I could let you wear Dylan's.
My earplugs.
There's no plug here, but you could wear them.
That's all right.
That's how you fucking level up,
I mean, you
dude.
could change your name to Phones. And then I can.
Someone told me that joke recently. They're like, all right, so there's a guy on a plane. His name is Phones.
No, it goes.
Or how do
like,
they,
hey,
I don't even know the joke. Yeah,
Like the stewardess comes and it's like, hey, do you want headphones?
yeah.
And he's
there
like,
you go.
yeah. He's like, how did you know my name was Phones?
It's so bad.
Damn.
We're at 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Whoa, what?
Time flies when
This
you're
is scary.
having a blast.
What are you guys doing later?
You?
I had like a weird daydream that we were all just gonna like be like, fuck it, let's go to Six Flags, and we're gonna go to Six Flags. Because I actually was gonna like, I was still gonna go to work today.
Yeah.
I was just gonna go late, but then I like got here and I was just like, I don't want to go.
You know what's crazy that I'm actually doing later?
Six Flags?
I'm gonna go to an ice rink.
Are you really?
No.
Wow.
It closed
That'd be
down.
so
Someone
sick.
If you guys
called
want to
out.
go, get free tickets.
Oh.
That's something I like doing actually, is like saying, not saying it sarcastically, but doing this. Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? Like just makes it look like you're just a dick. Like anything you say.
Hey, Jane, nice to see you.
Yeah, dude. It's good to see you, man. How's everything going? Nice shirt, bro. Purple looks great on you.
Your girlfriend broke up with you?
Aw, I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. Aw.
You're a fucking dickhead, bro.
What? You want to have sex? Oh, yeah, I
Or
do.
quotation. Sex.
This is so fun. I can't believe you really like me back. But I'm be with family. I would have been down to hang out.
You got family stuff. That's cool. Bring them.
Hey, Mom, you want to go to the ice rink? Oh, closed.
Six
Never mind.
Flags.
Someone called out.
Oh.
Imagine
They
how
go
do
out
you
of
feel?
business.
How do you feel if you did something like that?
Toby's not here.
His son's freaking out.
All right, I think we're gonna move on to our next segment real quick.
All right. Well, we asked the question on like to come clean about something on Instagram. I asked a question, come clean about something on Instagram, but we didn't get many responses. So I'm gonna ask
Like
Aldous.
10 years ago.
I'm gonna ask Aldous to come clean about his recent cruise.
Oh.
Something.
Oh, I was in Ensenada, Mexico,
Nice.
and then I smoked a cigar for my first time because I was like, ooh, $4? That's a steal. And then so I started smoking in the front, and this one dude came up to me and my friends, and he was like, you want to get Cuban cigars? And I'm like, no, I'm good. This probably give me the...
Human cigars?
Yeah. And I'm like...
They're just fingers.
He's like, yeah, I have one in my pocket. And I'm like, what? And then he like pulled out his pants, and there was like his penis painted as a cigar. And then
Does that actually happen?
Yeah. And then I was like...
I don't believe you.
I don't believe
I
him
don't know when
either.
to believe you.
And I'm like, you must be phones.
Heard a lot about you.
Okay, wait, let me tell you the real story.
Where does the real story start?
All right, no, but a dude did say, come up to me, and he was like, you want Cuban cigars? And I'm like, no, this is probably like the only cigar I'm ever gonna smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, oh, well, you want weed? And I'm like, no, I'm good. And I was like, I like leveled up. I'm like, you got heroin? And then he's like, he was like, oh yeah, I actually do. And I'm like, oh fuck, dude.
Like, oh, that's cool. I'm just checking. I might need it later. I don't know if I think I'm good right now.
But I wanted to buy it just to say I've bought heroin before.
Insane,
But he was
bro.
like, it's $60. I'm like, never mind, I'm not that.
With your luck, you would have been a cop.
Yeah.
You would have never saw you again.
But then we're like, oh, we're good. And then he was just hanging around us. He's like, I was like, you got hookers? He's like, yeah, come with me. And I was like, oh, real funny. Ooh, hookers. And then like he leads us like down like this alley. I was like, I feel like he's gonna jump me. And then he opens the door and it says spa. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get jumped. But then like all of my friends and I just go in, and there's like a casting couch and then two ladies, and then they're like in like lingerie. And I was like, these are them? And then he's like, yeah. And they started like standing up and like posing. And then I was like, how much? He said 100. I was like, pesos? He's like, no, that's like $2. No, it's that's $100. And I'm like, that's still pretty cheap, dude. And
This
Are
actually
you
just
for that
happened?
actually happened?
that's
really just
$300
happened?
I've spent. Yeah, that actually did happen.
You're wild for that.
You
That's
think
so
so?
sus. Yeah, just
I-
go follow somebody like into like an alley. Like
Hey,
Kinda, yeah.
But then after we're like, this is funny. I turned to my friends. I was with Jenny, Max, Eman, and Gio, and they were just like, you know, they were like, we gotta go. And I was like, what do you guys do? And they're like, erotic massage. And I'm like, so no sex? And they're like, no, yeah, sex. And I was like,
They had no accent. After, yeah, sex.
yeah, they picked the accent right there. Hey man, we're fucking around. Yeah,
Yeah, we got
you
you.
can have sex with me. And I was like, oh, okay. Thank you for the offer. I'm good. If you guys need interns, let me know. But I'm out. And then we like left outside, and then dude was like, so like what? You guys didn't want anything? I'm like, no. And he was like, well, can you guys give me like some money? Like I just showed you around.
Yeah.
Showed you some hookers.
that's
tip.
insane, bro.
And then we're like, I really don't have cash, and I'm not gonna give you a 20.
Did you feel like pressured to go follow him?
No, I remember I
You're just
read a quote.
intrigued?
I was in a bar, and then in the ceiling it said, "Every good story starts with a bad decision." And then that's
So
an
you're
okay
feeling
story.
brave.
And I was like, yeah, and I was drunk at that time, and I had a cigar in my hand. I'm like,
How
I'm out
every,
here.
just feeling like the
every
boss.
movie
And I was like,
starts.
hey, we go with him.
Actually, Lorenzo and I a long time ago, we were like 17 or 18 in San Francisco. I guess we kind of didn't believe that those like spa places were like literally just like they just had prostitutes in there.
Yeah.
And we were just like we like didn't believe it. And we were we were downtown, and we like ordered some like ramen, and there was like one of those spa places next door. We were waiting for our food. We were like, you want to like go? Like let's start like a stupid joke. You're like, you want to go in there? Like, oh, like we didn't think it was like a real thing. So we dared each other to go in there, and then we go in, and then they like lock the door behind us, and then that was already weird. It was like automatic locks. And then some lady came out, and it's like all weird, like there's like a disco ball, and it's like quiet, like relaxing, like weird jazz music playing.
It's a vibe.
And then we were like, oh, we immediately were like over it. We were like, this is scary. Like we're trying to get out of here. Like we just wanted to see what it looked like in here. Like I don't know. We were just scared. And then she was like, oh, you don't want to see the girls? Let's show you the girls. And we were like, no. We just want to look. You know, we're good. And then we like trying to turn around. She's like, no. And then like some girls come down the hallway, and the same thing. They're like posing, and they're just like looking at us, and we were just like, nah, I think we're good. Like it's okay. And then like while we were in there, another guy came in, like super drunk, like just crazy looking dude with like a 40 in his hand. He just like handed the lady money at the counter and just like walked straight to the back like he was a regular. And we were just like, dude,
Hey,
this is
Tommy.
scary. Yeah, it was weird. I didn't think that was a real thing. I
That's-
guess we were just like curious that like
Where was that
shit really
at?
happens.
What's the address?
Some
Let's go do that after.
I don't know what it was called. Somewhere downtown.
Let's
San
put the address
Francisco.
right here. Don't do a timestamp. Right
It's
here.
not a sponsored.
We pay them.
Kind of scary though. Yeah.
But for mine, there was no lock. It was just like, hey, there's a tinted window, but you can still
What?
just
Tinted
into it.
window.
I think it's legal over there though.
It's-
That's the only thing. Like,
Yeah, I think that's what it
Um,
is. Because like I remember, right after I showed the guy showed us, he's like, "Can I get $2?" Like, oh, we don't have $2. We're like, "Do you want this $20 bottle of tequila? You could have some of it." And then he's like, "Yeah," and he sips on it for like 10 seconds. He
Oh
like
my
downs
gosh.
half of it, and then he's like, "We're like, do you want pineapple juice?" He's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Thank you, my friends." And then he like stumbled away. I'm like, "Hey, have a good rest of your shift."
What
Like,
the
Oh my
fuck?
gosh.
yeah, and then like I met a felon across the street. Like we just went to the bar there, and this dude who told me like he went in jail and got deported. Did like 10 years in prison for beating a cop. I played chess with him for like 2 hours, and I was like, "You have sex with any of those beautiful angels in there?" And then he was like, "Oh yeah, dude, like Jasmine, she's my favorite." And I'm like, "Wow, aren't you scared
Whoa.
of like catching something?" He's like, "You can't catch what you already have." And I'm like, "Oh."
So I'm definitely not having sex with any of those girls in there then.
I'm like,
Like,
"What do you have?" He's like, "Oh no, I don't test." I'm like, "Oh, okay, checkmate." By the way, but
I'm
yeah.
out.
it's just a GTA server in
Yeah.
Sonata, dude.
so wild. You weren't like scared at all?
I wasn't. I don't know.
crazy.
It was just demon time that
For that.
whole time.
Yeah. One of my friends, like, she raves about like just going to Mexico and stuff.
Mm.
And like I don't know, I feel like I've seen like a lot of bad shit, but I remember like this whole time she's talking about like how happy she is to be like in Mexico visiting her family, which is great. But then like next thing you know, like it cuts to like next like on her Snapchat, like the next snap is like her and fucking in the Pueblo, and there's just fucking shots going off and everybody's
my
running,
gosh.
screaming. I'm just like, bruh.
Stoked to be here.
That her story?
Mexico's awesome.
I love Mexico. That's crazy though. She decided to just go on her Instagram.
Well, I'm
like,
assuming
the-
she was probably like
there's like a face filter on
she
there.
might have been recording like already.
The
Like,
burglar. The Squidward filter.
and actually like sings to like some light flare, so there's like a little there's a little cat right there. What's the sketchiest situation you guys have been in?
I think I talked about this already. One of my friends, we went to like we pulled into like a parking lot because we really needed to pee. It was like 2 a.m,
Mhm.
and like she's like peeing behind like a dumpster, and I'm just like posted up there, make sure like nobody's looking at her.
Mhm.
And I don't know where this dude comes up to me, and he's pretty much like trying to like hoe her off. Like he was like trying to pay me like 10 grand
Whoa.
to like go take her back to his house and shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was
That's
like
a lot of money.
It was a lot of
That's
fucking
scary.
money. Yeah, the fucking like afterwards, I was like, damn, I probably should have done it. Like
10,000,
10
dude. That's like
G's is
so
low-key.
much rent.
Yeah, literally.
That's
Imagine what we could do with this space, bro. With 10
dude.
G's.
We could bring your friend in.
Yeah, literally.
Fuck it, things we could do with 10,000. Was she ever like, Jared, why didn't you fucking do it?
No,
Was she-
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
She was like, "Thanks for protecting me."
Literally.
Who needs to fucking
would you have
chase
done
the
it?
bag? Show me the money.
Oh, you're about it?
How long was I friends with her?
Years.
No. What's wrong with you? Why would I fucking do that? That's my good friend.
Bro.
What am I, a psychopath?
Would you do it for me? Like,
Yeah.
if somebody offered you money like to hold me out?
How
pay
much?
Me out? It was like 10 grand.
$10.
It's your fucking
Yeah, I do it for Chick-fil-A sandwich.
give me a high five.
Bro, just get him out of here. Fuck. I'll pay you.
Okay, what if a dude was like, hey, 10 million cash right here?
10 mil
Yeah. There's like 10 million
to
cash.
take her?
Let me hang out with her.
This is such a weird question.
I mean,
Like,
I
okay,
would have
it's
to turn. I'd have to
it's
talk
not,
to her and be
it's
like,
not sexual or dark. It's
Yeah.
kind of like
he's just lonely.
just an incel dude,
Yeah.
but he looks like he punches walls.
Okay.
He's like, hey, $10 million,
Uh-uh.
10 mil, bro.
10 mil.
You know
It'll
how much
change your
therapy you
friend's
could buy
life.
with 10 mil? She'll be good after, bro.
All right. Guessing I know where we all stand.
Fuck.
You just do it with your eyes. This podcast is so fun. I'm so comfortable and I don't have to pee right now. These make you piss too.
Yeah, I've been kind of feeling it.
This guy's married
Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate.
Money.
That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate.
That's how you guys did that. There's lights everywhere.
It's a
Well
little
done.
crazy. It's a little new. So, as you know, our podcast is called Imma Come Clean.
Oh, I got a good one actually already. I just thought of it right now.
Oh, nice.
Let's get it.
We just jump into it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I never watched a podcast before until this morning, and I watched this one.
You watched?
I've never watched or listened to a podcast ever.
Oh, whoa.
'Cause I just never
Just never felt like it.
I just
Yeah.
honestly I don't know if I was into it or not.
Yeah.
So I just never tried.
Oh,
But I watched you guys this morning.
Which one did you
and
watch?
I watched the whole thing,
wow.
and it was great.
Insane.
Thank
And,
you.
you guys did a great job, and I was stoked.
Which
It was
one?
this is the most recent one.
Oh, with
I forgot the
CM?
guy's name.
CM the
You got the
drug.
long hair.
Yeah,
He was
strong boy.
He's got a great character.
That guy's
Yeah.
so
He's
interesting.
awesome.
Like he'll
Awesome
you ask him something and he'll say like a few words and then he'll like breathe. Like everything it looked like
Yeah.
everything hurt. You'd be like, so how was that, like the crazy medication they had you on? He would be like, well, my balls. And then, he would like talk about it. But even when it wasn't serious, it was really awesome.
Yeah,
And it was
I'm-
great. Yeah, you guys did great. Like
you
it's
killed.
put together really nice. So thanks for having me.
Thank you so
And
much. Thanks for letting us be your
yeah.
first.
You're probably the first person that was like so easy right now.
Yeah.
I
usually
just thought of it right now.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Usually people freak out when this segment comes on and we have to sit here for 14
Well,
minutes.
also,
Like,
if you've seen the show, I mean, or if you've even seen the title of the
Yeah.
show, you gotta assume like you guys are gonna ask something like
Yeah.
that, you know, like
it's real.
trying to think if there's anything else funny.
You said
there-
you said you had a funny story earlier.
Kinda. I it's funny to like start at the end of it, I guess. I was like driving like 80 and I ended up like punching myself in the balls like multiple times. But there's a reason, obviously. We practice at this we used to practice at this band spaces are weird. Sometimes you get like a cool like shared rehearsal room. This one was not. It was like a produce warehouse, like a unit upstairs that was just like really scummy, like really dirty. But it was like a really big space for cheap.
That's like
So we would practice there, and like there's roaches and nasty stuff there, right? So I would always be like super cautious because I hate fucking like roaches. To like when I leave, we'd practice late at night too, so we'd see bugs sometimes, and I'd always like try to like make sure there's nothing in my shoes or my guitar bag or anything. Like I'd be like smacking the bag to make sure like nothing's in it, right? And so I guess something was in one of my bags. Like one night, I don't know, I took something home, or I think I left my guitar bag in the car. So it was like, I don't know when that happened, but one time I was driving to practice, and we practiced like at really random times, sometimes like really late, sometimes really early. It was like 6 a.m. I was just like super tired.
Wow.
Driving like 80 on the freeway, and a fucking roach fell from the visor, just like right onto my lap when I was in the fast lane. So I was like, like driving full speed and just punching myself in the balls till I like found it. And then I like couldn't even see it. And then the whole ride up there, like I just didn't know what happened. I didn't know if I got it. And I was just like, like just trying to get there. And then I got out and just fucking threw everything on the ground. I was so mad. And then like I found it and I had killed it.
Oh,
It was so gross
That's
though.
disgusting,
Just like fell
dude.
like above my head and just like landed on me and was still alive. It was so nasty.
Because they're just so gross. Like they don't like bite you or anything, but it's just gross to know something's just
Yeah,
crawling in there.
it's like, why are they gross? No one knows, but no one really likes them, you know? They're just nasty.
I
Just
read
gross.
somewhere that like cockroaches think we're as gross as we think they are.
How the fuck would
Like-
we know that?
Like you see, hey, I know.
Who's doing the research?
I know a guy.
How do you know what a cockroach is thinking?
I don't know, like
Bro, you
mood
just
rings.
had him a survey.
Give him like
come
mood
on.
rings.
I guess.
No, but apparently like you see them like when they touch something, they run and like
They're
and
like,
hide and they
"Ooh."
clean
Oh,
them.
okay,
No, they
by
clean
their
themselves.
behavior. Yeah, you
Oh,
observe their
okay, okay,
behavior,
okay,
right?
Yeah.
I've heard that elephants like think that humans are like cute, like how we think we see puppies and we're like, oh, look a puppy. I heard that like elephants think that about humans. They're like, oh, little
great.
humans.
Buck Human, are you stuck in that washing machine? Elephant pimp dominates. Young stud. What, Jerry? You okay? Did you get stuck in a washing machine?
Great joke.
Oh, that's sweet. That's crazy though. How do they know that? How do
Ooh,
they know?
what?
how do-
I
how
don't
do-
know. Some bullshit
Well, I'm
online,
assuming that
probably.
they could probably, because they're pretty big, so they could probably like scan their brains. And I think it was something like
guess,
they were able
yeah.
to see what like part of the brain activates like when they see us
Yeah, and
stuff.
then
Oh.
and then they go off of like chemicals that are like released in the brain when they like do certain things, like how we have dopamine releases.
But what
when we
releases from
do
our
stuff.
brain when we see something cute?
These nuts.
Oxytocin.
Hey! Wait, what releases from our brain when what?
When we see something cute.
Dopamine, right? I
It's
don't know.
dopamine,
There's
but like I feel like that could be
maybe there's another
confused.
one.
Like oxytocin.
Yeah, it's a different one, I think,
something. I don't
actually,
know. I
because
don't know how you
dopamine's
say it, but-
just I don't know.
But I feel like dopamine it could be released if you go on like Instagram or something.
Yeah.
There's
like,
just a bunch of different ways to do it.
Yeah,
because I want to know.
maybe it is a different kind though. It might be
Yeah.
like you said something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oxycontin. What is it? Just kidding.
Oxycodone.
Dude, I keep getting these spam
Oxycodone.
messages on my phone. Can I read some of them?
Yeah.
My phone. I don't know what's up with my phone. I have like a government phone. Like, you know, you just show them your like food stamps card and they give you like, a free phone.
Oh,
and I've
wow.
had it for like 9 years now and I've never paid like a bill and I have data and stuff.
What?
But the only thing is that they think I'm Scott, whoever Scott is. Like they always send me messages. They're like, Scott, like you gotta like check this out. And it's like, all right, like, and it's different numbers sending me. But here's this
Scott,
one.
are
It
you
says,
coming home for Thanksgiving?
fresh legal oxy is almost sold out, and it's like they're just like
Dang, it's
trick
like an actual
messages, like-
drug, dude.
And then there's another one. Let me find it. It's like drink this and stay hard forever or something like that. There's like another
drink-
one.
Well, what's the
They're like
drink?
ads,
It's
but
like
they have links. And it's,
telemarketers.
it's like if I
But who wants that drink? Who wants to be hard forever?
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Walmart survey.
Wait, that's cool. You have like unlimited data and everything?
Yeah, it works.
Is
Yeah.
it slow or is it fast?
No, it's. I mean, my phone didn't work earlier when I tried to call out at
Okay,
work,
that's
but
a good point. Yeah.
no, it
You
works
also
fine.
still have a home button too, so that's a little
Yeah.
concerning.
Just broke my phone and had to get another one.
Yeah.
The other one was older than that.
But what if you get another phone? Can you put that SIM card in and you're like,
yeah,
have
yeah.
a
I've switched like phones like probably like 4 times. I've had it for like
What?
9 years. That SIM card.
Dang,
and
that's
it's solid.
crazy.
Insane, dude.
Yeah. Shout out to JJ. He showed me that trick. Yeah, I
What?
think he had like an iPod or not iPod, like an iPhone 5, and he was like the first person that was like, yeah, just go get the little Obama phone, get the SIM card, put it in there, it fits, and it
Whoa.
works. And then I just tried it, and then just yeah. Honestly, if I didn't have that, I don't think I would even have a phone.
be off the grid?
Not like fully off the grid, because like with music and stuff,
Yeah.
it's like you kind of got to be involved to an
Yeah.
extent, but which I kind of hate.
Yeah, I feel that too.
But maybe someday I can get to the point where I could just not do like social media and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it can be cool. Like I'm not a hater about it, but
No,
like it's
yeah.
definitely like takes over people's lives. And it's
Yeah,
kinda crazy,
it takes you away
so.
from the present.
Yeah, like I mean, this is
They
great.
have those
you know?
palm phones like this big, and it's like it's only just for like texting and calling.
Yeah, yeah.
those
I
are
found
cool.
one of those cleaning my room recently, like an old one I used to have, and
Yeah.
I was like, should I just put my SIM card in this one
Yeah.
and like text it? Like the keyboard's pretty sick. So
Yeah.
You should do
I
it.
was thinking about that, but yeah, I got to do the music thing like to an extent. So
'Cause, yeah, I want to make it where like I don't need to be on social media. So people like Childish Gambino, how he could just like disappear. He has no social media and then drop a show.
yeah, and then everyone goes.
Just
Like,
go away. Yeah,
I think it's definitely like obtainable. Anyone
Yeah.
could get to that point, you know.
I think so too. Also, I was thinking about this today. I was listening to Girl, and the chorus is, her hair was black, her nails were red.
Mm-hmm.
Was that about Veronica?
Her hair was black, her nails were red. I like your outfit, I like it a lot, yeah. I like your nails.
Yeah, I
That's
guess so,
cool.
yeah,
'Cause I was-
assume.
I remember like
I was,
that
like,
clicked. I was like, whoa.
16 or something when I wrote it.
That's
I
sick.
guess I think she was in the room, and I think I was just messing around.
Uh-huh.
And that's
Her name
funny
was
because that's like
Veronica.
people love that song, but
That's- You don't like that song?
it's whatever. I don't
Really?
know.
Like it was a
I don't really
surprise
like
hit?
any of my songs. I don't
Really?
know. I mean, I feel like I'm more proud of my newer stuff because it's
That's
getting
cool.
better. And I'm like kind of fascinated with recording, so I've been getting like
Beautiful.
diving into that and like learning more and just trying to, get better at it.
Yeah.
That's sick. Because I remember when Girl came out, I remember I sent it to like my friend, like my group chat, and it
Mhm.
was like all his friends were like Santa Clarita, and then someone was going to UCSD, and they're like, no way, like my friend who's from there just sent this to me too.
Oh,
And I was
really?
like, this is small world.
Yeah, that
That's
one
so
like.
cool.
That one
Thanks for doing. I mean, it's like every little share goes a long way. Like
Yeah.
that's how shit happens, So if your friends do something cool, you should support them and you should
Absolutely.
watch it. I should be watching more of these podcasts, and I will now. Honestly, it was
Thanks.
sick. I'm sorry I didn't watch it before,
We
but I
got
wanted to be
one
honest
more
about
viewer.
it. So,
That's sweet.
I'm
yeah,
looking.
you
I'm
guys
not the
do
biggest
great.
fan of podcasts either.
Really,
Yeah.
you just host one.
Literally, we just sit
Yeah.
in it and like that's it. Like,
I mean, this is great though. This is
Yeah.
like I haven't sat and like talked with anyone in a while like
Yeah.
this. Like super uncomfortable, just like on a weird couch, like.
exactly. Yeah.
It's like
Two
looking
dudes.
3 different
People, like,
directions with these
yeah.
dicks that are super racist, and like
Yeah.
I'm not even having a fucking good time. You fuck this shit, I'm out, dude.
Jaden, wait, no, and that's a wrap. Thank you for watching. Imma Come Clean. Woo. Shout out Yerba Monte. You got any plugs? You got anything final you want to say? Anything to your kids watching this in the future? Oh man.
Nah.
Now that Mike has herpes.
Oh, whoops. No, I don't know.
2 people have
Don't
done
be a
that.
dick. Stay off the internet. I mean, you know, you could do it every once in a while, but
Only when you
geez,
watch this.
Don't let your freaking brain go to waste. Talk to people like this. This is great. Thanks for having me. And do what you want.
Quit your job.
Quit your job.
Call
It's
out
not
more
that
often.
serious. Call out more often. Yeah, figure it out.
Chase your dreams.
Yeah, don't even call them dreams. Just make goals and then just do them. You know,
True.
don't like overthink it. I mean, I'm not there yet. I'm working on it, but
Real as
When this
fuck.
together.
also just have fun, man. Just have fun. Don't take life too serious.
When was the last
Bruh.
time you were in like you took everything too serious?
Not in a very long time,
That's
dude.
cool.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever been like that serious of a
Oh,
person.
that's so cool. Damn.
Um,
How? How do you do
I
it?
mean, like I take stuff serious, but not like
You don't let it ruin you and shit.
not yeah, like it. I don't know, like music. I take that serious, but it's like it's all fun. It's not
Yeah.
like yeah, it's never like if it's frustrating or like I always see dudes skating like at the skate park like fucking raging and like throwing their boards and like acting like a 5-year-old. It's like, dude, you should just go home. Like, you're obviously not having fun. You're just spreading negativity and like bad energy. Just go home. Like you don't even look like you're enjoying this. You know, I feel like it's like that. So you know, and everyone has like an off day, whatever.
No.
You know, it happens, but you gotta like know when you're having an off day and just be like, all right, maybe I should just go home and watch a movie or something. I don't know.
This movie sucks.
Same thing.
It's an endless loop. Welcome to my life. No, I feel I've been pretty positive.
Yeah, that's good.
Have sex more. Is that one?
Yeah,
Is that a
that's
good one?
powerful.
If you're into it,
I'm not into it.
do it.
But it feels good just when I like
Not
get,
into it.
just like when I get that little like all this sauce out.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh, I feel I feel negative. Oh, I'm going to hell. My Católica priest is gonna kill me. You ever get that?
All this sauce.
Yeah, you ever get all this sauce?
No, you ever get like that? It was like, is it called like Catholic guilt? Is that what you call it?
Católica. Yeah.
Where you just like you come after and like you're just like, damn,
Tell us now.
what have I done?
No.
Fuck, you're living life, dude.
Crazy, for real, bro. You really about it? Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you. Woo! I'm gonna marry.
Touch on my rub on my love on my rub on my. Why do you want my dick all up inside your lips? Wanna just grab this shit.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. And the comment today is Jared. Have you watched Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Did you see that Goblin episode?
Oh, like the show?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen the show.
You
I've
see
seen the
the
movies.
You see the Goblin part?
No.
Goblin these nuts.
Thank you guys and enjoy this episode.
Whoa.